Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design and Angel Divination with our daily Oracle card reading and message for Friday, the 9th of December, 2011. We're headed into the weekend of the full moon lunar eclipse, so I think it's going to be an interesting weekend. Anyway, for today, I felt guided to call on the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. And as I shuffle the cards, the one that fell out was this, and it says, Blessing in Disguise. And I'll read you the message on the card. It says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your, hello Smokey, you'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Now, this message for today is very similar to Jeremiel's message yesterday, but just with a slightly different twist or message that they'd like to get across. And Jeremiel's message yesterday was overcoming difficulties. So it suggests that, right now, as we're trying to go about, either manifesting our dreams or even just in our day-to-day life, we might be really encountering some challenges. And that's not out of the ordinary for a period of Mercury retrograde. It may be that it can show up in any form. It might be in your business or your work. Maybe you're waiting for something to arrive and it seems to have gotten delayed. It was supposed to be here on time, and you don't have any communication from the people who sent it. You can't track it down. Or it could be that you're driving to work and you get stuck in traffic, or the traffic's rerouted, or it actually can even come in the form of a loss. Maybe you lose a customer or a vendor, or there's maybe a loss of work or something like that. There seems to be a challenge that's that just seems to be contrary to or thwarting your efforts to get where you want to be, for so that the flow of things moves more easily, or as easily as you hope. What this message and Jeremiel's message yesterday is, they're urging you to trust. If you've asked heaven, God, and the angels for help, sometimes when things like that happen, these little frustrations that things get rerouted or seem to be delayed, it's really, they want you to see the blessing in it, that it can possibly be a blessing because it's bringing you something better. So often when we learn about manifesting and praying for what we desire, we have been urged to let go of the how. And that's what this card is about. It's asking you to trust and leave the how up to God and the angels. And trust them that what's working out is in your best and highest good. And even if it doesn't seem that way in the moment, even if what you're facing seems like a challenge, okay, it's important to understand that it's ultimately going to work out for your better. It may be that the thing that got delayed is going to show up at actually a more ideal and appropriate time for you that's going to work out better. So it's still more of that perseverance card too that we got from Lou earlier. Hang in there. Don't get discouraged by what appears to be a loss or a delay or something along those lines. It's like the card says, trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Okay? There's a reason why they call it a blessing in disguise. Because, to us, it doesn't appear to be a blessing at all in the moment. It actually can be kind of frustrating. So, but like I said, sometimes these are, and it's not out of the ordinary, because as we come into this weekend, which is a full moon lunar eclipse, sometimes it does bring an ending to things. But what the message is with this card is that whatever it is that's ending or that you appeared to have lost needed to fall away. I mean, you have to honor the feelings that you have around it, but it needed to fall away so that the new can come in for you. And they're urging you not to, worry about, the future outcome of it. Because it's going to be replaced with something that's better for you. Okay, and they're urging you to, release that need that we all have, to control the outcome of things. There's nothing wrong with exerting control of your life to have order in it, but and to get yourself organized. But sometimes there are things that come along that seem to disrupt that, but it's ultimately for the best. And I'm sure we've all had situations like this where we can look back on it and say, oh, that didn't turn out the way I hoped in the moment, but you know what? It actually worked out better. And because of that, this happened. And, so I got this from it, or I got that from it, or I made a new friend, or anyway, it became the start of something new. That's what they want you to know with this message, okay? So have faith, hang in there. It's Friday after all, and even if you have had a rough day from these things that have frustrated you or seem to be frustrating you or thwarting your progress, you can always go out with friends, have a drink, and relax. Because the weekend is here. So anyways, that is our message for today. I hope you have a lovely Friday, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, everyone.